Well, ahead of Balaji Tele's alt digital launch next month, Varinder Bansal in fact had the opportunity to catch up with Ekta Kapoor and Sameer Nair and began by asking them how they plan to fight it out, survive and even grow in the digital space. So let's listen in to that very exclusive conversation we had.
When you actually ask an Indian today, that is, you're giving an app which is giving you more content less than ₹1 a day.
It is.
So what it really means is you're telling them you watch 5 episodes for free. If I can't addict them in 5 episodes of 5 shows, which is something I believe is the easiest thing to do, I don't think I'm right for this job.
So he believes 4 to 5 million subscribers by 2020. What is your estimate?
My estimate is in 5 years, because this is the way this meeting goes. I feel in 2 years we'll grow nicely. In 5 years, this will be probably 15 million.
1.5.
At least, yeah.
1.5 million.
At least.
Wow, with the ARPUs of what, 60, 70?
This is
a gut feeling.
This is gut. This is what I have seen of a market. TV I've seen it happen.
You need a lot of capital, right? You will need a lot of capital
I will
to
need
support
capital,
this kind of growth.
yes, but
But on this capital
at the end of the day, the way I have seen movies and TV, I could get so much capital when you're doing television. TV still stays the 10 lakh rupee medium that is watched every day with so many million households. So capital is actually what distribution, and I think this medium will allow.
And I think also to answer your capital question is that I think capital finds you rather than you finding capital. I think we are focused
so capital
now.
will find alt Balaji itself.
I think we are currently focused on the launch, on getting the shows out, on filling this need gap, putting these stories out, getting our customers.
But you will come out some point of time to raise capital, right?
I mean,
that's in the holding company.
I mean, whenever it is. I mean, but that's not the current focus is to get the metrics.
But this 150 crores will be used for the 32 episodes, right?
And it will take us for about a year and a half. Yeah,
32 shows.
Yeah, for the full year.
For the full
year. It takes us a full year and a half.
Yeah.
And then we'll keep doing. I mean, I don't think we are so focused on that at this point as much as achieving our initial success.
The whole idea is that, if you actually go out there and make content which is looking different or looks different or is with your main TV stars or film stars, but they're shorter formats, he's getting people attached to that format. Then that number grows. Suddenly Kyunki, which came on a Star TV, became one of the biggest watches. And at the same time, we went and did something like that on Bade, on Star, on Sony. In South, we've done that with a show called Pavitra Rishta. Pavitra Bandhan went on a channel which was the number 3rd channel. It came on that channel in Telugu and became the number 1 channel and number 1 show. So it's repeatedly proved that when you actually have content that people want to watch, they watch.
No, that's so true. Content, I can't even take away the USP of Balaji as a content.
So I actually believe at the end of the day, we have to just find our viewer and create a community.
Frankly and honestly, I want to ask, why stuck your capital in movie business? You almost will be having 100 crores in movie business. That could be majorly used into alt Balaji, where you are so positive, right?
See, we are allocating.
You suffered around 100 crores of loss also in movie business.
Over time,
that is
but
one
I
thing
mean,
if played
also,
away,
one
would
of
be
the
good
big
for
reasons
investors.
one of the big reasons of the loss was that piracy that happened.
Yes.
But that being said, these are 3 different parts of the business. There is the core TV business, there is the movie business, which also generates a lot of clout and it's a creative expression. And then, of course, is the main alt business. So we have sort of, sensibly allocated our resources and our time and attention. And there's complete focus on.
So a word on the TV content business, will that grow by 20%, 15%?
As always, we will continue growing the TV business.
TV has got a lot of headroom. TV is not dying in a hurry or anything. It's a giant market.
Yeah, it's actually
audience.
now going to get as exciting as ever, because TV is going to be now, most channels are getting almost the same amount of GRP. So the producer that gets you the ratings is the producer that gets the maximum programming.
And on a last basis in terms of numbers, so if I look or try to look forward for 2020, the consolidated numbers in terms of sales could look, 800, 900 crores?
Should do. That's the target.
And
or more, actually. But that's definitely the target.
Because the margins, blended margins, EBITDA margins could be 17-18%?
Yeah, definitely.
Blended margins.
Yeah.
Right now, you're only 2%.
Well, that is actually, again, that's not the one to look at. Yeah, but usually we operate at about 15%. This would be more in the high 20s.
Oh, well, that's so good. So, we had all the numbers and everything we can have from Ekta and Sameer. And lastly, I have this rapid fire round only for Ekta. Okay. So, Ekta, this is rapid fire. So I'll start with this. Okay, right now. So, if not Balaji, then what?
If not, then alt.
Okay, favorite Indian show? Of course, not non-Balaji.
Non-Balaji was Sarabhai versus Sarabhai.
Strongest belief you have?
This too shall pass.
Best gift you have ever got from anyone?
I got, I think, my initial capital from my father to start Balaji. That was the best gift.
Best party you've ever attended?
I haven't attended one for the longest time. I think the dinners I had on my road trips, yeah. They were like the only parties I've seen for a long time.
Best holiday destination for you?
For me, I'm pretty simple, so it would be Pune. It's relaxing. I would want to
Seriously?
yeah. I mean, I've been to Paris and I've been to every part of the world. Second comes Amsterdam, but
Pune is the one for
Pune,
you.
I just love Pune. I love the small city feel.
What makes you angry?
What makes me angry? Incompetence.
Any regrets in life?
Yeah, maybe not spending enough time with my grandparents and my amma.
Balaji in the next 5 years?
Balaji in the next 5 years, completely updated.
And my last question is, what is the actual age of Ba?
About 142 to be precise, but we can't speak about that. You know, these things are never spoken about. Like, you know, it's like at one point Ba decided to define, but there are people who are 182 also, so we don't really go off logic.